Hello and welcome to another special video review, and today we've got the A.P.C. Angel Engine. I'm gonna get it. Angel Engine. So, yeah, this is a pretty much a remold or repaint of the original RC from the first edition toy line of Transformers Primes, but with a top-notch paint job and a couple of modifications. So yeah, we got the box right here with a nice art of RC. Pretty much the same thing all around. Robot mode, bike mode, Lego stuff. And it's weird because nowhere on the box says it's APC, but when you buy the toys, it's actually made from the company APC. So yeah, APC has already made a couple of toys from the Prime toy line, especially Leader, well, not Leader, like Voyager, Megatron, and Optimus Prime. I have the Megatron. I really should get my stuff together and get Optimus Prime. And yeah, so we've got RC right here. So yeah, nothing else over the box, so let's open it up. Stop wasting time. So we got right here. Come on. Alright, got it. Nothing here. For this side. Instructions. Now the transformation is very identical to the original, pretty much. So not much to it. So we got from robot to bike mode, and from bike mode to robot mode. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, instructions are decent. Even if the images are kind of small, we kind of figure what's going on since it's black and white photos and not just weird wireframe thingy that we've seen a couple of times. And they're kind of busted, but yeah. And we have the toy right here. I'll move the camera a little bit up. But yeah, she is absolutely gorgeous. The paint job is just amazing. I am in love with this paint job. So she's got a couple of stuff in her eye. Like gummy, I think. Well, yeah. Really nice head sculpt. The paint job is all metallic blue. It's just so great. Arms, legs, everything is just gorgeous about this. My main concern is all the joints are floppy. The arms are floppy, the legs are floppy. Oh, it's just so bad. Luckily it's very fixable, but yeah, she barely can stand up with her own weight. So yeah, really nice details. So let's put the figure here first and check out the accessories. So first up we got guns. So these are the guns that we see in the show. She can hold it. Those are pegs. So you need to remove this thingy, and that's really disappointing because you don't have anywhere to peg those while she's not holding them. But in the end, you just put like this and then slide the hand in. There you go. Oops. Yeah, under the camera. So yeah, just put the hand in here. And there you go. So she has the gun exactly like in the show, and they look really cool. Like I said, we have pegs, but we cannot really peg them in the hand. You can peg them underneath, sort of on the arms. But yeah. Anyway, the guns are just really nice with some translucent parts and chrome parts. Really good looking. But yeah, I'm really just, what do we do with this? You know? There's nothing to do with this. So it's kind of disappointing for those. Just remove this. You can just put this back. There you go. So now she has a pistol, but again, she doesn't have any hands to hold them. Really? Yeah, not really. And yeah, like I said, joints super loose, pops out very easily. Everything is loose about the figure. So yeah, she can barely stand. very loose joints. And next up we have the blades. Now these are the big blades. They are identical to the original one, except with more peg holes for positioning. But these are the same height, same size, but as you can see, they are really big. So what they give us, also as an extra, is that we have smaller ones, more accurate ones for when she's in a robot. So when she's in a robot, if I can stop dropping her, there you go. She has smaller ones. These look much more accurate than these giant things, but these fits more on the bicycle. So yeah, I think we can also put them in here on the side. The joints are so loose. Yeah, like this. So we can put them on both sides of the arms or underneath. But yeah, so loose. The figure is just, it's really disappointing when you take out the figure and everything flops around like this. But yeah, she still looks amazing. Let's remove the weapons. We'll come back to this a little bit later and just concentrate on the figure itself for now. But yeah, you can see the head sculpt is amazing. Looks really accurate. The head is on a ball joint, on a swivel like this. Can spin like this, tilt a little bit. The arms are on a swivel like this, ball joint at the elbow. We do have a rotation at the upper bicep. The double jointed elbows like this. We have the wrist can flop like this. We have waist rotation. The legs can do the split. She can move around. And yeah, everything just flops around. So yeah, the split. The legs can move forward like this, backward like this. We do have, small rotation at the upper thigh. The knee bends a little bit more than 90 degrees. And the foot sort of go in and out. But it's more for transformation, I guess, but it works. Otherwise, we also have the chest that can open up and close, but yeah. Still really freaking cool looking. Just the paint job alone is so great, but just the looseness of the joints. Here we have a comparison with the original one. So yeah, you can see the paint job is just dark blue and so much better metallic. The head has been redone, so she has a much accurate head. The arms has been redone, so you can see arms are like this, and this one, if I can pull out the armor, everything is just so damn loose. Come on, pop in. I just want to show your arm. So yeah, just show the arm. So we have a much more accurate bracelet. She had like those spike. The hands are pretty much identical. The head, like I said, it's just more accurate. But pretty much all the rest is identical except for the paint job. Now again, you can see the weapons that she has if we compare them. So it's pretty identical, but again, this one is all chromed up and this one is just plain gray and blue. And we have the tiny one that is pretty new. But yeah, just pretty much the same thing, just better paint job. And it's just so loose. So yeah, we have the original one. And again, another thing that is different is the handles on the back right here. They can store better than like this thing. Just flop, just goes like this. Now we have extra joints in there. So yeah, pretty much it. Now, can you both stand up without crashing? Another one comparison is the Hunter RC. Now this one looks a little bit different because I've painted mine. It's a completely different paint job. Here's the other APC Megatron. Wink, much bigger. But yeah, this is a big Voyager size. As for the deluxe, I've got the Optimus Prime first edition right here also. And he's a deluxe, so of course he's smaller, so I should get the APC one, which is much bigger. And just for the fun of it, I got Bulkhead first edition Bulkhead with the Takara paint job, which is like dark green metallic. Looks great. It's gonna look awesome with her. Wink, wink. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Transformation now, maybe. So if she can stop flop around. Alright, so before they did the flopping around, I've got this fixed loose joint geeky. Like I said, it's bothering me that, you know, I have to do this from a completely new figure, and you know, it's a third party. I mean, it should have a better quality insurance, but yeah. So I got this. I'm gonna fix it later on and show back the after I've put this on how it looks much better. So yeah, so I can do the transformation now. Alright, so for transformation, first up you just remove all the accessories. Alright, next up, I like to start with the legs. So you want to open up the legs on the side like this and bring the wheels. It's sort of on a double hinge inside right here. So you want to bring it all outside, flip the foot in, and then flip the wheel out like this. So do the same thing on the other side. Bring it out, flip it like this on the double joint, flip the foot in, and bring the whole wheel back in like this. Bring the legs like this, and you can see there's a big peg right here that will sort of peg in. But first you need to align the wheels so that they complete each other. Like this. And then you need to plug in the wheels sort of like this. It holds, but not a lot either. It's not super tight, you know. Wheels, yeah. Alright, like this feels a little bit better. So yeah, we got this done. Next up, you want to rotate the waist all the way around like this. Take her chest piece and lift it up and above her head. Bring this out, rotate it, flip the handles out, and then you bring the her chest piece in like this. Next up, you want to open up her chest. So you lift the head and you sort of open this up like this, and you put her head inside like this and close it back in like this. Rotate the wheel like this. Bring the arms like this, and you want to rotate the arm on the other side like this, and bring the arms like on the double joint like this. So same thing on the other side. Take the arm, rotate it, and then bend it on the double joint like this. Bring the wings sort of like this. Alright, next up you want to bring the steering wheel, well the steering above like this. Bring this down. Bring this like this, lift this up, and bring the steering like this. So yeah, bring this down. And you need to peg sort of the the lights like this and like this, and bring them together sort of like this. Bring the wheel up, flip the hand, in between the hands, it's kind of hard to see, there's these peg right here, peg hole right here. So bring these like this, one, bring the other one too. Oop, it's kind of hard. Like I said, the arms are really loose. And, there you go. And then flip the wrist inside, just between the wheel and the head. So we got this configuration now. Lift the butt plate here and bend the knee in here like this, and then underneath you have like these holes right here. Underneath the wing you have big peg that you need to bring them up and over and like this, peg it in. So same thing on the other side. Bring this down. Come on. You go in here and you just snapped off, so go back in. Come on. The arms just unpegged itself, and then this one doesn't want to peg. It needs to go in between the arm like this. There you go. And the arms needs to peg inside the. Will it go in? There you go. And now we just have to adjust everything. Oh, we just pegged itself again. So this goes like this. This goes like this. We'll just go on like this. It goes in, and then the peg inside here just unpegged itself. It's a little bit complicated to fit everything in, but yeah, basically we're done. Oh, there you go. Everything's fine. Everything's pegged. Yes, perfect. Just make sure the steering is out. And there you go. We have got RC in vehicle mode. So yeah, she is gorgeous. A really nice motorbike. Like the paint job and everything. This can go tighter. But yeah, the paint job is just so amazing. You can put the bigger wings in here, or the bigger knife. You go in those holes. There you go. This is how it was intended. These one always mix the hole up. Oh, the other one just pegged off. There you go. So yeah, that's the bike, and yeah, like I said, it's just a gorgeous paint job. It's just so good. Now we don't have much spots to plug these in anymore. There's no spots. Again, same thing for the cannons. Can't really put cannons anywhere on the bike. So, but there you go. As for comparison, here's with the original one. So yeah, you can see a much different color. But like I said, the transformation is pretty identical, except for the steering wheel, which can store. Everything is identical. So, yeah. And the other comparison is with the Hunter RC. So she is sort of looking exactly. Well, she's different because, you know, it was the Hunter version, so she has like sort of bat wings looking thing. But yeah, these are the RCs of the Prime cartoon. I'm not gonna show the Optimus and Megatron, since they're spaceship and trucks and whatever. They don't, you know, compare too good. But yeah, the APC RC looking really good. I'm a bit disappointed. There's not a lot of more. There's not more to it. It's just a basic superb repaint with just small enough stuff to make it different, like the wrist thing and the steering wheel right here. There's not a lot of difference. The head sculpture is much better. The paint job is just astonishing, but there's not a lot to it otherwise, you know. If you don't have the first edition RC, oh man, go and get this one. It's just amazing. Hopefully your joint won't be as loose as mine, but Man, it's just such a great paint job. It looks really good. You do have the kickstand right here that I forgot to show. But yeah, if you don't have the first edition RC, go and pick that one up. It's just amazing. There's another recolor that just came out. It's the pink and white one. It looks great, but it's not the original color, but it's more of the RC color. But the blue one is just, wow, the metallic blue, so beautiful. Now I'm just gonna put the quickie loose joint lotion on the joints, trying to fix her up, and I'll come back in robot mode for the closure. So it's applied, and as you can see, no more wiggle. So yeah, everything is super tight. So I've only applied to the thighs, elbows, and shoulders. Pretty much all the rest was pretty good, but yeah, no more wiggling. So yeah, the Kiki. Like I said, I've already reviewed this. Check in my past videos if you're interested. Amazing product, and yeah, it fixed our seat. So there you go, the APC toy RC from the series Prime. Like I said, it's, if you don't have the original first edition one, go ahead with this one. It's an amazing figure. The paint alone is worth the price. Really good. Again, a little bit disappointing by the joints. They were really loose, but yeah, like, it's fixable. But otherwise, a little bit disappointing that there's not a lot of fixes on it or changes. It's just a basic knockoff. Nothing really changes the paint. Few inches inches added, but that's it. So yeah, still cool. It's kind of cheap, so about $30. So yeah, highly recommended. Go and pick it up, especially if you don't have the original one. RC APC Toys. I got this from SearToys.com. I'm gonna put the link in the description below the video if you're interested. So yeah, go and buy her, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.